Alright, hey everybody, I am just doing this to sort of test out the new camera that's down here. Now it's a GoPro knockoff that cost me about 40 quid, and I thought hopefully that'll be a good camera to have as facing me and everything else. However, because of the size of my handlebars on this thing, it's very difficult to mount a camera to it, and the touring screen is a little bit wobbly, so I might have to come up with a slightly more stable solution to actually mounting the camera because it is shaking all over the place. It seems to be okay at about 3,500 RPM on dead smooth roads, which, what are the chances of that shit happening in Dorset? I did a test on it when it turned up, but that was an indoor shot and they're never as good. However, from that the quality did appear to be alright, so I was quite impressed with that. I'm currently riding down to Chandler's Ford to drop off a new starter motor for my car. Well, one of my cars. I do have an unhealthy obsession, as I think I've probably mentioned before, I have this unhealthy obsession, but it's with classic British cars. Old British vehicles, yeah, love them. Thank God someone taught me how to buy an Awesome Commando 750 and into buying this rather than that, because then I'd have no vehicles that sodding work ever. British vehicles, beautiful, lovely, amazing bits of kit when they work, and that's not that often. Like the Triumph, it's a old 1968 Triumph 2000 full spec rally car with a 2.5 PI engine in and various other modifications to it. The starter motor's fucked, what else is fucked on there? The radiator's gone, the overdrive's not working properly, the clutch seals have all gone, so it's just pissing out clutch fluid, which isn't very helpful, especially not when you're in Germany and trying to pull into a petrol station, but that is a completely different story. Whew! Yeah, trying to drive that thing without a clutch and without anything else on it, pain in the arse. As I said though, different story entirely. So yeah, I'm just riding down to Chandler's Ford to drop off the starter motor for it, because it's been down there for quite a while, and there's a chap down there that's getting it to the point where it's drivable and has an MOT on it, so that I can then get it back over to where I live and actually start restoring it and working on it properly, and absolutely not pissing off my neighbours with a big loud straight through pipe and triple webs and 2.5 PI engine and yeah, all that good fun stuff. It is fucking loud though. Driving that thing, you've got to have ear defenders on, otherwise you go deaf. To the extent it's actually got an intercom in it so that the driver can speak, well, the driver and navigator can speak to each other. And as I mentioned, it is a rally car, so it is driver and navigator, not driver and passenger. It is tremendous fun to drive though. Absolutely amazing fun. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I've on my way to go and sort that out and drop off the starter, and then after that's sorted, it's mostly just cosmetic work that he's doing to the car and some electrical bits and bobs, which is what I'm going to sort out when I get it back to my place and actually have my workshop that I can work on it. We might get like 10 frames out of this camera. It is way too vibey to actually get any decent footage out though, I would imagine. Might be slightly wrong there, but fuck it. Okay, I think something needs to be done about that flying wire. Alright, so we definitely have some teething problems that I need to sort out before doing a trip tomorrow, where I'm going to go to North Dorset to go and pick up some shit. See, of course I still actually have no idea if this camera has actually recorded anything. I mean, I'm assuming it works whilst it's plugged in, but I just don't know. This is an interesting experiment. We will have to see. I can't even play it back at all. Right, so first test of this camera. Done. Bye. Right, let's see if this comes out any smoother this time. So, I've done the initial test run on it, and actually I'll put up some of the video and I'm sure I'll blend in a little bit and here and there, but I was quite impressed with how smooth it was considering how shaky the camera looks from this perspective. So yeah, quite happy with that. So we'll see now that I've done my seriously advanced modification to the rig by putting a bit of wood in it that I've wrapped in electric, well, that's not electric tape, that's technically double-sided foam, but we'll see if that makes any difference at all. I think I might just invest in a decent ram mount so I can stick it on my handlebars somewhere. Of course, it is quite weird watching the video back from this thing, because I did have opportunity to plug the camera into a computer and just see what the video came out like. And it looks pretty good for the most part, but obviously you're getting a very different perspective than what you're used to from a helmet camera, having the camera actually pointed at you. Of course, with the wedge it is now on a bit of an angle, so if I angle myself this way, there we go, I'm going to look like I'm straight now. Or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm sure it works out somehow. I also think it's got image stabilization mode on there that I've turned on, which does leave the video looking a little bit wavy. So that should probably do something about that as well. Any more cameras? Anyone there and there and there and there and there and there and there? Cameras everywhere! Just two is not enough. It's like a drug, man. You don't know, you weren't there. You need so many cameras. But if you've only got one, it's only getting one angle, but so you need two to get another angle, and then it's three, and then four, and then you need an intervention. Before too long, your motorcycle is more camera mounts. It weighs half a ton, our cameras! Anyway, fuck knows what just happened then, my brain just went boom. And front cap, me facing camera. I think I'm going to get a ram mount for it, so I'm going to stick it on the handlebars, but because I'm not sure I like it where it is. It's a great angle, but it's just so bloody vibey there. So we'll see what happens now that I put my little spacer brick in there. We'll see what happens and how the quality comes out. And you might get some video of me dancing and whatever. I don't know. Whatever this random shit that I do is. Well, I guess if nothing else interesting happens between here and home, that's it. Call it a day. Right, so don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I'll catch you next time. I will catch you next time. That's the one. Later. Bye.